Okay. So we're gonna do crazy or crazy confessions, or however you want to put it. But we're gonna do that. I mean, if you want to start it out, start it out. Okay, Ortiz has a crazy confession. Her confession is, wait, Ortiz, guy or girl? I forgot. A guy or girl? Oh, guy. Ortiz is a guy. I remember. Ortiz, you're a guy. I remember. Okay. Ortiz said, I cheated on my ex because she was talking to other guys. Mm. I mean, but she was talking to other guys already. Like in that way, or like how? In what way? But she didn't know I effed her friend. Oh, that's a crazy confession right there. Yo. Yo, that's a crazy confession. He said I had to get my leg back. Hey, if she was talking to other guys, why not, bro? Fuck it. Um, okay, we have another confession. I did it in the laser tag before. Oh my god. Wait, that's actually crazy though. That's actually crazy though. I've always thought about that actually. Always fantasized about it. But then there's too many people like going around and shit. You know what I mean? Imagine they just like look at you like they like playing laser tag and then fucking they turn into a fucking corner and then it's just y'all like imagine clapping cheeks. Nah, bro. All right, let me stop. Anyways, that is a crazy confession. Oh, I can't say what my confession is. I get bananas. Hey, Chad, come on, Chad. Give me more. Give me more. If you have more. Laser tag Loki sounds dope with the lighting though. Yeah, laser tag Loki sounds dope. Not even gonna lie. I've thought about it before. My ex worked there and it was slow. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, that was crazy, not even gonna lie. The laser tag one, I might have to do that one day. But I don't know how I'm gonna get that done, but we're gonna put it on the bucket list. We're gonna check it out. We're not gonna check it out, but we're gonna have it on the bucket list. Oh my god, burping time. Now, Ortiz, you're crazy though. I know where to go. You know where to go. Your ex gonna be right there. That boy already gonna know why you even there, bro. He gonna be like, get the fuck out. Okay, not even gonna lie. Okay, this is a not like the craziest confession, but I do have a crazy confession. Um, I never actually did it though, but it's always something that I had as a thought. Like I had a thought as a kid. You know how, man, that was just a horny little fucking kid, bro. Not even gonna lie. Now that I think about it, there would be like I was a kid and I always like fantasized about like let's say like a girl was like walking by or like like a grown woman though, but like I'm a kid though. You know what I mean? I always thought about like what if I just like smack their ass and then I just run. I always thought about it, especially because I live in like in a apartment complex. I would think like going like around the corner and just like slap somebody's a girl's ass and then just fucking run. I always thought about that shit. I don't know why. I never did it. It was just a thought that I had as a kid though. As a kid, big bold letters as a kid, but it never happened though. But I did think about it. But then I would think about it. I was like, damn, would I get chased though? Like what would happen? You know? So then I never did it. But that's a crazy confession for me. I actually never said that to nobody. But as a kid, I did thought about that. Okay, we have another confession. The confession is I once seen my best friend at the time. That right? So oh, so you seen your best friend penis on accident. I walked into a stall that was left open. I walked into a stall that was left open. His shit was out and instantly got turned on. Oh, that's a crazy confession. Yo, that's a crazy confession. Okay, okay, okay. Nah, but y'all got, bro. You see, isn't it just crazy that like you know people, but like you don't realize like the shit that people have actually done. Like we could be like talking every day, whatever. Like, cause I've been knowing some of these people for like a couple months now. I ain't know none of this. Like, it's just crazy what you don't know about people's life. It's crazy, right? It just be crazy. Nah, bro. You be everybody got confessions, bro. Everybody got secrets, bro. This is it's crazy out here. It's an interesting life. Okay, Lou said, confession, I always think about stopping on highway and doing it LOL. It's true. I thought about that before. Maybe like once. Maybe like once. That I won't do though. That would be crazy. You're getting your ass sent to jail if you do that. I can't afford to get in trouble. Ortiz said, I thought I was the only one, man. You were not the only one. Breaking news, you're not the only one. Just say we broke down. Nah, your ass got broken down. Your car ain't break down, but you got broken down. Not a crazy confession, but I think Junior is the hottest on TikTok at the moment. Hey, I fuck with that confession though. That confession, I agree. I wanted to at the beach. That's not really a confession though. I feel like a lot of people do want to do that or have done that. But you will also get sent to jail if you get caught doing it there. But that I would want to do on the beach for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Spartan's crazy confession is still has his V card, still has V card at 27. Hmm. Okay, 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 okay. I feel like people um glorify, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, or like I guess they make it special about losing your V card early or whatever, but it's really not, it really don't matter. It really don't matter, to be honest. It's not that special. I feel like if anything, I mean, I wouldn't know, but all I'm saying is not that special. People just make it more special than it has to be. That's a W. If it's not worth it, you get. Yeah, Loki, that is true. You know what? Loki, that is true, Ortiz. You do get like more hyper. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I mean I'm young, but like low key, like I can control like my lust, and I put my energy more into like not thinking about that or stuff like that, more into like my work and my goals and shit. So yeah. Alice said I feel brand new. I guess I don't know what else. Lou said yes. 1 a.m. talks, chat. It's literally 1 a.m. for me. I bet y'all's asses time is like 12 or like 10 p.m. Nah, it's crazy. I've thought about crashing and like what would happen to everyone around me, you know? Or like, oh my God, that's so deep. Nah, do not think that way. I feel like everybody has had a moment where they're like, just imagine if I did this. Obviously, you're not gonna do it, but like, imagine if I did. I feel like everybody has had like that, like one thought, just because, like, doesn't even have to be like anything about it, but it's just like, just because us as humans, we like think a lot. We always just like, what if this, what if that? Not necessarily that we're like bad mentally up there, but I would prefer for people not to think that way, right? Obviously, for obvious reasons. Obvious reasons. My biggest fear, Lou says, my biggest fear is death. My I wouldn't necessarily say that is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is health. Like anything related to health, like I go crazy. Like if I know something is like super, if I can't like the day that I like, you know what I mean? You know how people are getting like crazy like health problems or something crazy happens to them? Like that's what I'm afraid of. That's my biggest fear for me. Having any type of like big health problem. When I was homeless for a year, I wanted to uh hey, but you up now. But you up now. And you're a good human being. So that's all that matters, Spartan. You you up now, man. You up now. It's only up from here. Not for real though, my biggest fear. Um I haven't been genuinely happy since elementary school. Bro, childhood days are just like really good. I feel like you can't have like that happiness that you had like when you were a child because life gets in the way. But I mean that's normal. I feel like you just have to like be content and comfortable with uh what life is, you know, make it the best it can be for the life you got, and then just do things to get better yourself and your life, you know. Just gotta stay positive. I think people try to think too ahead instead of like really taking into consideration or really like really think about what they have right now. Because really, people really do be stressing over thinking ahead, even though you can't fucking change it. So it's like, why stress over something you can't change it? You know what I mean? I just feel like people need to take just like a little step back. You know what I mean? Just like a small step back and just be grateful for like what you have right now. Like don't stress too much. Like in the way of like you're already stressed enough. Like don't stress too much. Like don't stress yourself even more thinking too ahead. You know what I mean? That just work on your goals. Thank you so much for Yas Confessions. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the support.